Everybody to a Young Review in Sports. My name is James. Today we're doing another full first round mock draft. Oh, and if I hurry through some of the picks to where the Chargers are, I've kind of already went through them, so I just want to get to that spot where we do. But draft is 9 days away. You already know we got to pump out as much draft content as we possibly can, so make sure to subscribe for that. Also, draft night special. Be there or be square. That was cringy. I'm sorry. Please kill myself. No, never mind. We're moving on. Jaguars. Obviously, they got to take Trevor Lawrence because he's the best player in the draft, and he will be their franchise quarterback for years to come if they don't ruin him and get him hurt. Zach Wilson, my quarterback too. I've been watching him since December. I think he's great. I think he has some flaws here and there, but he is really good. And with the Jets, well, they don't have the best history, but I like him. So Niners, I think they go Trey Lance. I think they sit him for a year. I think he's great in that offense. I think he learns for a while. So, yeah. And you can still win a couple games with Jimmy Garoppolo. So then you get Trey Lance learning under Garoppolo, learning that Kyle Shanahan offense. Boom. Next stud quarterback. The 49ers have a history of stud quarterbacks. No trades. So that's why I'm having the Falcons go Kyle Pitts. A man in this offense. Matt Ryan, Calvin Ridley, Julio Jones. Kyle Pitts. Who are you going to cover? Who are you going to throw to? That offense should put up 30-plus points a game. Now, if only they can get some defense here in the rest of this entire draft, they're a solid team in a tough NFC South. So, there you go. Bengals. Shocker. They go Jamar Chase. I know they've been sucking for Sewell all year, but look at the offensive tackles that they can get towards the back end of in the second round. Sam Cosmi, Liam Eckenberg, Dylan Rundes, Brady Christensen, Jalen Mayfield. Yeah, that's a lot of good offensive tackles. Solid. Maybe not as good as Sewell or Slater, but they are still solid and probably better than what they have on the line now. You get Jamar Chase, true number one receiver right there for Joe Burrow. And plus, they played it together at LSU. Gotta love reuniting players in college. Speaking of reuniting players in college, Devonta Smith to the Miami Dolphins. Look, I know, okay? They have, Smith been falling a little bit. Waddle maybe better. No, I love it. I love Devonta Smith. I absolutely love what he's been able to do on the field. Devonta Smith to Miami, reunite him with Tua. Boom, gotta love it. A true number one receiver for Tua now, and that should have him succeed. And if they want to go offensive line later, they have pick number 18 in the draft. Moving on to the Lions now, they have 0 weapons for Jared Goff, and if you believe in Jared Goff and you want to seriously give him a chance, you have to go Jalen Waddle. So give him somebody to throw to, otherwise he's just going to fail. You could go Justin Fields here, but you got to go Jalen Waddle, or if you actually do have high hopes for Jared Goff. Panthers, I think they go Penei Sewell. They have choice there between Slater's. Offensive line is one of their weaknesses. And if Sam Darnold is as good as some of these people say he is, then that's a good offense right there because you'll finally be able to protect him and he'll finally have a true shot. That's not with New York. Pray for Zach Wilson real quick when he realizes he's going to the Jets. Sorry, man. Sorry, bud. Justin Fields now to the Broncos. I know I've been a believer of Drew Lock. I think his shoulder injury at the beginning of the year just messed him up. No, Justin Fields going to Denver right there. You got a chance to get a player like Justin Fields. I know I've been down on him, but that's just because of the rest of the quality quarterbacks in this class. If he was going in next year, he'd be QB1 easy. Or last year, probably be QB2 easy. So yeah, I like Justin Fields. I think he's pretty good. I do. I mean, it's a very talented quarterback class. You don't see those a lot. I think Denver has a prime opportunity right there to get Justin Fields. And plus, if Justin Fields doesn't fall out of top 10, if he gets past number 7, I think people could look to trade up with Carolina. People could look to trade up with Denver. People could look to trade up with Dallas to go get Justin Fields. Washington, Chicago, Pittsburgh, maybe New Orleans even, who just need a future quarterback. New Orleans could give up the entire draft stock, move up early in this first round, get Justin Fields to replace Drew Brees. And now Cowboys. Shocker right here. They are going J.C. Horn because when J.C. Horn has been getting the type of love that he's been getting from NFL corners who like J.C. Horn a lot, then I know he's something good. So he's going to Dallas right there be their number one corner for years and years and years to come. I mean, I'm just a 16-year-old kid who record these videos at home. So when J.C. Horn is getting true love from Richard Sherman and guys Darrelle Revis, yeah, I have to assume he's a good player because I have to assume they know what they're talking about. J.C. Horn to Dallas. Giants are up now, and we know Dave Gettleman. He is going with Rashawn Slater. Protect Daniel Jones. Our draft Mac Jones. Get a battle of the Jones quarterbacks. I don't know. Look, I didn't like the pick when it started, but Andrew Thomas wasn't great to start off the year. He got better, but he still wasn't good. So I take Rashawn Slater right there. Just keep building up that offensive line. Philly now, they get to go with Patrick Surtain. They need secondary and receivers. Their corners aren't good. Their safeties really aren't good. Their receivers aren't good. So I could absolutely see a receiver going here. But no, I'm going Patrick Surtain right here. Boost up that defense and, just help out Jalen Hurts, man. Because there's got to be something there. They believe in Jalen Hurts. I think you go Patrick Surtain there. Keep boosting up that defense. And then this is an easy pick right here. Christian Darrisaw to the LA Chargers right there. Best tackle left. I do love Tevin Jenkins, but I think Christian Darrisaw is probably the better fit there. For the Chargers, you got to protect Justin Herbert. He is the key to your franchise getting a Super Bowl. Justin Herbert was amazing last year. Get him an offensive line because that offensive line is still weak, and Justin Herbert can just be even better when he has time to throw. Then the Vikings. They are going the best edge rusher in the class. Jalen Phillips right there. They need to help Danielle Hunter. Okay? Their defense was very bad when Danielle Hunter wasn't on the field. You get Jalen Phillips right there. I know he's got the injury concern. I know. I know he has the injury concern. But I still think Jalen Phillips is a great player. He can stay healthy. That's your edge one in the class. And Minnesota's defense becomes a little bit formidable again. Patriots. They went all out in the offseason. I think they're going to go with Micah Parsons right there. They're getting Dante Hightower back, mate, hopefully. So I think you get Micah Parsons there. He's your linebacker, too. He's just a freak athlete. You can use him to rush the rush the quarterback. I'm trying to say passer, and I just said, never mind. You can use him to rush the passer right there. He's a freak athlete. And if anybody's going to coach up Micah Parsons, it's going to be Bill Belichick. You can trust that. So, right there, Patriots take Micah Parsons. Cardinals. There's going to be a reach a little bit. But I think they get Caleb Farley. They could easily go Greg Newsome or Eric Stokes right there. No, I think they go Caleb Farley right there. Get a corner, because after Byron Murphy, that's Robert Alfred is left. So Caleb Farley right there need to boost up that corner, especially after losing Patrick Peterson. Even when they didn't lose Patrick Peterson, I still had them going corner. I think corner's just got to be a big need addressed right there for Arizona. Also, if Vera Tucker, man, he could be another good pick. Raiders. What do the Raiders go with? They go with Tevin Jenkins. I know Tucker may be a better offensive lineman, but I think you just go Tevin Jenkins right there. I love Tevin Jenkins. I think he's a great offensive lineman. They traded away their entire offensive line this offseason. It felt like they just got rid of everybody. So I think you go Tevin Jenkins right there. Boost up that offensive line once again, because it was good, and then all of a sudden it wasn't. So you go Tevin Jenkins right there. Get younger on that offensive line and get better on that offensive line. Dolphins. I think that goes Azeez Ujulari. I think that's how you pronounce it. I hope it is, because he is good. He is a good player. You may have Kwity Paye ahead of him. That's fine. But I think Azeez Ujulari right there. That Dolphins need help. They don't need... Their defense was solid last year. I think you get another pass rusher in there. The defense can be even better. And then the football team goes Elijah Vera Tucker. Alex Smith just retired because of his leg. So obviously it's not rooting well for the offensive line. Fitzmagic, Taylor Heineke. You may go a quarterback in the second round. Who knows what the football team is doing right there. But you get Elijah Vera Tucker right there. You help protect whoever is passing. Plus, he can be a great run blocker too. He's one of the best offensive linemen in this draft class. I love the pick right here for Washington. Then the Bears. It's easy. It's too easy. Mac Jones. their quarterback would be Andy Dalton and Nick Foles and Mac Jones. And if Mac Jones is on the board right there for Chicago, you have to take him, or otherwise your fan base will literally shoot themselves. Trust me, I don't want the Bears to be good because I'm a Packers fan. But looking at this unbiasedly, Mac Jones would probably be the best fit. You know, he learned the offense a little bit. And you don't have to plug him in right away. He can sit behind Nick Foles and Andy Dalton, who have been quality starters throughout the years. So, I mean, yeah, that's a good, I don't know. Mac Jones seems like a Bears quarterback, let's be honest, mediocre at best, and can make some throws when you need him to. So, Mac Jones, right there. Colts, there you go. Greg Newsome, and steal him right out from under the Titans. Greg Newsome, a good corner. Xavier Rhodes was good last year, but he's on a one-year deal. Greg Newsome can be your future number one corner for years to come. And then the Titans, they go Eric Stokes, because they need secondary really, really badly. Because Malcolm Butler went to the Cardinals. So forgot about him. So you have Malcolm Butler and Byron Murphy and Robert Alford, and you had Caleb Farley. It's a good cornerback group. Eric Stokes, you gotta go. Man, you got... They have nobody back there in that secondary. That secondary is looking weak right now. Titans look like to be on the downfall. Maybe Eric Stokes can help out your cornerback group a little bit. Don't have him be your number one corner, because we saw that worked for a lot of corners last year. Eric Stokes right there is the pick. Jets up again, and they need a running back. They tried the Le'Veon Bell thing. It didn't work because Adam Gase didn't even want him, so why would he use him? You need a running back to take some of the pressure off of Zach Wilson, because you just need a running game. Najee Harris to the Jets right there. He's a great running back. He averaged 5 yards a carry per game, man. I love Najee Harris. Running back won the class. Best running back goes off the board. Running backs can go in the first round. They absolutely can. We saw Clyde Edwards-Helaire, so I think Najee Harris right there is a great pick for the New York Jets. Steelers. Sam Cosmi. Look, I get it. Steelers fans do not want to go offensive tackle. They think they have bigger needs, and they do. You lost Bud Dupree last year, okay? Bud Dupree is a great player, okay, man? That's going to be a huge loss, but you lost a lot of things on the offensive line. Pouncey, Alejandro Villanueva. Yeah, so you got to get Sam Cosmi right there to just keep boosting up the offensive line, because when you have an old Big Ben, he needs time. So, Jags back on the board now. Who do they go with? Well, they go with Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. He can help Joe Schobert, man. He can help Joe Schobert right there. They still need defense. He can play a little bit of safety, so Trevon Moehrig, too, would be a good pick right there, to help back end. Owusu-Koramoah can do it all. Versatile player. Zaven Collins is more of a true linebacker who can pass coverage. Owusu-Koramoah can kind of do more. So I have Owusu-Koramoah going right there. Cleveland Browns are up, and they need edge help. That's not Myles Garrett. I think secondary could also be in play here, but I'm going Kwity Paye right here. One of the best edge rushers in the class. I think at my edge too. So he's a good player. Freak athlete out of Michigan, and man, oh man, can he get to the quarterback. So yes, helping out Myles Garrett, and with everybody's attention on Myles Garrett, that's possibly Defensive Rookie of the Year with how many sacks he could rack up. Plus Jadeveon Clowney, man. They got Jadeveon Clowney. I still think you go edge rush right there. Because who are you going to block? Clowney? Well, yeah, you're going to need to. Myles Garrett? Yeah, you're going to need to. Kwity Paye is just wide open there, and that's a very, very, very good defensive front. Ravens. They need a lot, man, but they need wide receiver. I think one of the best receivers still on the board is Rashad Bateman. Okay, I love Rashad Bateman, man. He is such a good player. With outside of the top 3 receivers in this class, Rashad Bateman is the next best receiver in this class. And we're going to go with another receiver right here for the New Orleans Saints, Elijah Moore. He is a clean, crisp route runner that can take attention off of Slant Boy a little bit, because Taysom Hill, Jameis Winston, yeah, you can win these games. Get them another weapon so Michael Thomas gets double teamed. Now you worry about Elijah Moore, who can route up any corner in the class, or just in the NFL, because he's a very clean route runner. Very, very clean route runner. Packers. You know I gotta do it. My favorite player. I love Zaven Collins, man. We need a pass coveraging linebacker. We need a true linebacker. Patrick Queen, I thought we were trading up for last year. No, we got Jordan Love. No, so Zaven Collins can kind of be the guy to direct. I know corner is a need, but looking at the corner still on the board, you could probably trade up for these guys in the second round. Kelvin Joseph, Robinson, Asante Samuel Jr. Packers probably could trade up, too, in the draft. There's rumors going around saying we're trading Jordan Love to the Patriots, and that's a terrible thing to do. Why? So I think with this pick, Zaven Collins, it can be the true leader on this defense. Pass coverage, tackle, love it. They could also go Joe Tryon. I wouldn't be mad at that. You still need pass rushers to help Rashawn Gary and Zadarius Smith and Preston Smith. But I think Zaven Collins right there. We got the Rams defense coordinator or linebacker coach now. So I think you get Zaven Collins right there to help him out. Bills. They go Travis Etienne here. I know. It's weird. No, you're going Travis Etienne right here. I absolutely love the pick for the Buffalo Bills. It's wonderful, man. I love it. Beautiful pick. Wonderful pick for the Bills. Just help out Josh Allen because he was the only guy who could actually run the football for them last year. It felt like in the playoffs, every time I broke down one of the playoffs games, he was their leading rusher, and you never want your quarterback to be the leading rusher. So Travis Etienne right there to help out the Buffalo Bills run game because he is a great running back. Chiefs are now up, and they go Alex Leatherwood. They got Joe Thuney. Other than that, what's left on the offensive line? They lost a lot of people on the offensive line. You still got to boost up the offensive line. Protecting Patrick Mahomes is the thing. You never want him to get injured because he's off the field. Chiefs aren't that as good of a team as that. They still have crazy weapons. They still have a solid defense. Not the best defense. You know, Joe Tryon also right there. Trevon Moehrig could be good. Jameen Davis even. But I think Alex Leatherwood protect Patrick Mahomes. And with the last pick in the first round, it's something I've been mocking forever. It's Christian Barrymore right here. So to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I love the pick for him. He can learn behind Vea and Ndamukong Suh. Then you can get rid of Ndamukong Suh. And Christian Barrymore right there. Best interior defensive line, best defensive tackle in the draft class. And just keep boosting up the Buffalo Bills defense. They could also go receiver right there like Kadarius Toney. So absolutely. But without further ado, that is my another full first round mock draft. Let me know what you guys think of it down in the comments below. I'm doing another mock draft. That's the next mock draft you guys will see, except there will be trades in it. So if you are excited for that, make sure to leave a like on the video. But that's it. I think all of these things could happen. I think I kind of got a little weird here. I don't know. With Owusu Koramoah there and Kwity Paye to Cleveland. And then Bateman to the Ravens. You know, I think all of this stuff could happen. Elijah Moore to the Saints right there. Etienne to Buffalo. Leatherwood to the Chiefs. That was kind of interesting for me. But I still love, with the way this mock draft turned out, I don't think it's a terrible mock draft. I've seen way worse mock drafts out there on the internet. But let me know what you guys think of it down below. And of course, thank you for listening.